Do you think a marriage between a very smart person and a person not as smart is likely to fail? I know a family. The husband is pretty smart. The wife, however, is rather ditzy. However, the wife had a surprising advantage. She knew she wasn't smart, so she always asked anybody she could for advice. And people were always glad to help her, because she was always grateful for their help. How could you turn down such an honest person? She asked my parents for professional advice, and did surprisingly well. When she was dating her now husband, she asked a person with no dating experience for advice, just because she thought that person was smart. That person was me. Whatever advice or book recommendations she received, she'd take it seriously and follow through. She wasn't some young glamour girl either who just got lucky with her looks. She was nearing her 40s and a few years older than the guy. The guy never knew what hit him. He had never planned on getting married, and our ditzy friend just showed up in his life and suddenly he could actually see himself sharing a lifetime with another person. I visited and stayed at their place for some time. We all watched the man's favorite movie, 2001, A Space Odyssey together. She kept asking silly questions. It was driving him crazy. He's also scared of her getting lost. So when she and I went to visit another city, he made a super detailed travel plan for us, complete with the roads we should take, the restaurants, and time, the dishes to order, etc. And yet, things were working out fine. She somehow found the trick to encourage him to get rid of all his junk. She barely knew any cooking before, but after a few years she was now plating beautiful dishes like at a high-end restaurant. They had a child together, then another, and she had somehow discovered a strict maternal side and diligently taught her children the alphabet. To her husband, his children were the best thing that ever happened to him. And he suddenly discovered that he wanted to live as long as possible for his children, and seriously tackled his obesity problem. He lost 50 kilograms in a year. So there you have it. A guy who was pretty smart, a girl who was pretty ditzy, but was humble enough to receive the wisdom of other people. Both grew a lot from their relationship with one another. Somehow, they made it work, and perhaps that in itself is a great form of intelligence.